And without further ado, here he is, your host, Sean Kane.
Thank you. That's good. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Off the Leash, presented by the Adrian College Media Group. We have a great show for you guys today. We've got some entertainment, some news updates, and our very own Jacob Brucke will be recapping Survivor for us. Plus, I will be giving him an exclusive interview about his favorite show. We also have full recap of the Adrian College Athletics program with Darian Pitcher and Ellen Stanton. So again, we have a great show for you guys. Jocelyn Hatfield is here. She's in the studio. She's going to be giving us some good material. I love Jocelyn Hatfield. Oh my gosh. So Jocelyn Hatfield is here. Now we will kick off the show by throwing it to entertainment with Patrick. Pat, what do you got for us?
General Mills recalled their 1.8 million boxes of gluten-free Cheerios due to the fact that tests show they contain gluten. Congratulations, General Mills. You have managed to make the exact same cereal you've been making since 1941. I'm Patrick Key, sitting in for Haley Cook, who is currently being romanced by a youthful-looking vampire, and this is the Off the Leash entertainment news. For our story today, we go to Washington State, or at least that's where the book takes place. In celebration of the 10th anniversary of the book's publishing, Stephanie Meyer, author of the Twilight book series, released a gender-swapped version of Twilight called Life and Death, because nothing says his quality like Twilight spin-offs. Meyer has promised that, quote, the further you get in, the more it changes, because the personalities get a little bit different. But it starts out very similar, and it really is the same story because it's just a love story. And it doesn't matter who's the boy and who's the girl. It still works out, end quote. Some of the name changes include Bella to Beau, Edward to Edith with a Y, and Jacob is now Jules. Due to the fact I want to remove as much editorial bias as possible from this show, that's all I'm going to say about that. That's it for the entertainment news. So from here, we go to Jacob with Survivor.
Hi, I'm Sean Kane here with my good friend Jacob Brucke, and today we're talking about Survivor. So Jacob, tell me, how did you get into liking Survivor so much?
I was flipping through channels on demand, and I saw Survivor on, so I clicked on the show on demand, and I started watching it. And the player I picked to win that season ended up winning. So then every season since, I've been watching it for 5 years now, binge watched every other season, and so it's still into it a lot.
So watching Survivor, who's your favorite player? Who do you like to cheer for?
Spencer from this season. He is a super fan like me, very passionate, sensitive, and he's an underdog. He knows how to get himself out of difficult situations in the game.
So what are your views on the current season so far of Survivor?
It's crazy. There's a lot of people playing hard. There's a lot of shocking votes happening, great challenges, and entertaining people to watch. So I'm really excited to see how it plays out.
I'm going to test you right now. Who do you think's going to win this season of Survivor?
Either my pick Spencer or Jeremy, who is the firefighter, and I think he's going to win. He might win because he is really, he's like a family man and everybody likes him, and so.
All right, excellent. Again, that's been our version of Survivor. I'm Sean Kane, that's Jacob Brucke, and I'm gonna show you my Survivor skills while I climb this tree. Oh, dang it.
This might take a while.
There we go. Climbing like a monkey. Woo!
Hello and welcome to the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center, where we will be shooting our segment of Off the Leash Sports. I'm Darian Pitcher.
And I'm Ellen Stanton, and let's cycle over to this week's action of Bulldog Sports. 3, 2, 1, go!
Behind me is the new weight room that got improved this summer, where the Bulldogs team work out and allowed the football team to overpower the Elma Scots as they shattered a rushing record that was set in 1984 in a 66-0 win over Olivet. They defeated Elma 50-14 with David Nutter, Emmanuel Stewart, and Stephen Millark all eclipsing the 100 yards rushing mark in that game.
And now transitioning to European football, the men's soccer team fell to Trine University 4-2 on Wednesday. Of course, senior goalkeeper Lino Taormina was huge again for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs got on the board first with with a goal by Brandon Katona, assisted by Cheyenne Shishtari. The second Bulldog goal was scored by Crystal Brown off a sophomore Sean Kane kick.
This is the new auxiliary room in the new weight room, where the cheerleaders and wrestling team for the first year will hold their practices. Also, speed training and team warm-ups can take place in this facility, such as the women's soccer team, who fell to Elma this week 3-1, their lone goal coming off a penalty kick from Sophia Farah, who found the upper right corner to beat the Elma goalie.
Last weekend, the ACHA men's Division I hockey team swept Oakland University by scores of 3-1 and 6-0. In the 3-1 victory, junior Matt Schnoes stopped 21 shots. In the 6-0 victory, sophomore Austin Rodebush stopped 22 shots, and Brad Coburn added 4 goals to that game.
That will conclude the tour of the weight room. Finishing up the sports recap with women's volleyball, they defeated St. Mary's in 3 consecutive sets. Congratulations to Jordan Brisson, who recorded her 1,000th career kill, only the 4th player in Adrian College history to accomplish that.
Well, that'll do it for us from Off the Leash Sports. I'm Ellen Stanton.
And I'm Darian Pitcher. Make sure you tune in next time for Off the Leash Sports.
Keep going. We're good. I'll have to start again. Today I'm coming at you live from my bedroom because it is very drizzly outside and cold and the wind knocked over my lawn chair. First up on the news today, I decided to reference Fox News just to mix it up a little bit instead of the CNN, which I used last segment. Let's see what's going on. Girls Fight Club shows adults encouraging children to brawl on camera. That's photos are, it's pretty not good. Moving along, we have, it is particularly troubling that President Obama would stand in the way of supporting our troops when he has recently conceded so much to one of our nation's enemies. I wonder what he is alluding to there. I wonder how Fox News feels about that subject. And to tie up my segment for the day, we have yet another post from Fox News that reads, Question of the day. Do Black lives matter, or do all lives matter? Weigh in using hashtag Hannity. Because, you know, very valid question. Over and out, I'm Jocelyn Hatfield with your Twitter news of the day.
Hashtag catch you later.
All right, so that will do it for this version of Off the Leash. We want to thank everyone that took part in this week's episode. Remember to tune in 2 weeks for our next edition of Off the Leash. I'm Sean Kane, and we'll see you guys next time.